Welcome back to Fox 10 News at 4. USA Health Mitchell Cancer Institute is gearing up for Cancer Survivor Week. Each June, MCI celebrates survivors and their families, their caregivers too. Before we talk about the specifics of the event, I've got Dr. Spencer Liles in the house to talk more about surgical options available to treat cancer. And you were also bragging about the survival rates, which is encouraging for people who may have just received a diagnosis.
Yes. So we have gotten much better at treating cancer in just in the last 5 to 10 years. Traditionally, our ability to impact survivorship was all based on early diagnosis. That's where getting mammograms helps because you find a breast cancer when it's very small. That's where doing chest x-rays to look at lung cancer, good skin exams like we learned about just a minute ago, and colonoscopies all helped us find cancers when they were very small. That drastically impacts survival over the last 20 to 25 years. In the last 5 years, we've been able to understand the actual cancer in more detail. So we know now that not every breast cancer is equal, and some may respond to certain drugs, whereas others respond to other drugs. And we have developed new medications that specifically target these cancers, and we're able to really improve survival even for people with more advanced cancers. So it's an exciting time to be around cancer. I know that sounds strange, but this week we want to honor our survivors.
As you should.
Yeah.
And nationally, we just did a story last week talking about how cancer rates are on the decline, and especially encouraging for people out there. And you're talking about cancer in general. There's not just one specific type that we're seeing that decline in, and you credit mostly the treatment, if I'm hearing you correctly.
Yeah, traditionally it was early screening.
Yeah.
You know, we had to catch the cancer early. Now our treatment modalities have finally impacted survival. And specifically there's an area called immunotherapy, which is different than, traditionally there was surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy. We now have a fourth way to treat cancer, and we call that immunotherapy. And that is using your body's immune system to fight the cancer cells in the body. And it's revolutionized melanoma, it's revolutionized lung cancer treatment, and it's only a matter of time before we see that in all other types of cancer.
So it's really speaking of time, before we run out, I do want you to mention really quickly the Survivors Week that we have coming up, because there are a lot of different things you're doing.
Yes, so Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. at the Mitchell Cancer Institute, we have a resource fair. And then Saturday, we cap off Survivors Week with an event at the Mitchell Cancer Center. There's a website you can go to sign up. There are a lot of fun activities outdoors. It's going to be just a fun time.
A lot of high fives out there?
A lot of high fives and a lot of sunscreen.
Yes, and a lot of sunscreen too. Good point. Thank you so much for stopping by. I wish we had more time to talk about this. But what we are going to do for you is we're going to post this interview on our YouTube page in case you want to share it with someone you know. Look for it shortly and subscribe so that way you know when new videos are uploaded. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.